Hello everyone, Randall Thor here. It is Wednesday morning, the 14th of May, 2025, just around 10 a.m. And this is today's daily weather report, reporting from a different location today. One of my favorite locations in town, which I will get to here in a moment. But let's get to today's weather. As you can see, it is partly cloudy, plenty of golden sunshine all along the way. 61 Fahrenheit, 16 Celsius outside right now. Calm winds. I can barely feel any winds. 96% humidity. Today, slight chance of showers, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. Patchy fog before 9 a.m., so that's already burned off. It's 10 a.m. now. Otherwise, partly sunny with high near 78 Fahrenheit, 26 Celsius. Calm winds becoming west around 6 miles per hour in the afternoon. Chance of rain, 30%. New rainfall amounts of less than a tenth of an inch possible, except, localized higher amounts during possible thunderstorms. Tonight, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 8 p.m. Patchy fog after 3 a.m. Otherwise, mostly cloudy. Low around 59 Fahrenheit, 15 Celsius. Calm winds, new precipitation amounts of less than a tenth of an inch possible. And we are on a warming trend here for the rest of from now until the weekend. Temperatures will daily highs will slightly increase as we go towards the weekend. As I said today, expected high of 78 Fahrenheit, 26 Celsius. So we'll be up in the lower 80s by the weekend. Sunrise this morning was 6:03. First light was at 6:03. Sunrise was at 6:31. Sunset tonight will be at 8:30 p.m. Last light at 8:59 p.m. Meaning our total daylight duration today is 13 hours 59 minutes. We're going to hit that 14-hour mark probably tomorrow by the weekend, and then late June, a few weeks from now, we'll hit the solstice, and that number will start to decrease as we head towards the vernal equinox later in the year. So, I mentioned how this gazebo right here that I'm at is very important to me. So, about 12 years ago, 15 years ago, I used to hang out here. That's just showing the ground in it. I used to that's the camera right there. So I used to hang out here all the time, like during the day. I remember back in the couple of times when I was homeless, I would hang out here during the day because it's just a nice, chill, quiet part of town where this is part of a series of walking trails, but there's very little foot traffic here. I saw one person jogging that trail down there a while ago, and he's already gone off way in the distance to the left. You can see how the trail bends to the left and goes through there. But I used to hang out here all the time throughout the day, just listening to my radios, or shortwave radio. This is a nice, because there's only that one power line that goes through here. This is a nice remote place to just hang out and also listen to shortwave radio, see what I can pick up. Of course, it's during the daytime, which is not the best reception. So you want to listen to shortwave during the night for best reception when the sun isn't in the sky. Back in 2015, was it a decade ago? No, it's 2013. Yeah, it was 2013. It was the 4th of July weekend of 2012 was when my girlfriend at the time, Nicole, that's all I'm going to say. I don't dox people, but that was when she and I, this gazebo right here is where she and I first met up in person that weekend. Oh, and something else. So, what was it? What is this now? Going back 12 years ago, 14, like going back to 2011, 2012. I remember there was a day that I came out here and along these railings here, I took a key and I wrote the names, I carved the names of people who were important to me at the time onto the rails. And let me see if I can focus on the rail. You can see they've all been weathered. There's no sign of anything of any name that I had written, except one name still remains visible. Can you read it? M-A-D-I-S-O-N. Here we are. That was back in 2012 when I carved that. We're 13 years later. And that's the only name that's still visible. Isn't that insane? That's kind of crazy. Because there were other names that I etched here, but they've all weathered away. And that says Watts. That's not a name that I carved. I don't know any Watts. That name doesn't mean anything to me. But the fact that that's still visible, that's crazy. Huh. There's a lot of commentary there, isn't there? Let's focus again on the distance. Kind of a more relaxed episode since I've got today off of work and I don't have any time constraints. I can talk for as long as I want, as long as nobody else walks over here. And this field is large enough that I can see and or hear people approaching from a long distance away. So here we are in mid-May now, aren't we? It's already halfway into the month. I really don't have that much else to talk about other than what else? I was playing Tetris Effect Master Mode last night, and that mode is insane. I really don't have much else to talk about other than I hope you have a great day. Be well, be kind to each other. Keep in touch. Good day. And also postscript. I'm also posting a video today. There's a series of walking trails through the forest here. That'll show my approach to this gazebo, what I call Greenway Gazebo South. It's my unofficial name for it. Now I will sign off. Good day.